Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I saw one of you guys has previously leave me a comment asking whether I think there will be a market crash and how we can do to prevent the potential market crash in the future. So today I want to talk about my idea about the current market and some of the methods I've used to protect my portfolio. So today the market has reached one of the high point and I saw Facebook already passed $300 and Google has surpassed $1,600. Also, one of the newly listed stock, BigCommerce, has increased to more than 35% because the day before yesterday, my friend slash previous manager told me about the stock, so I did some research, and yesterday I wanna bought 2 shares and it executed 1 share, and today it's suddenly increased more than 30%, and I just feel like the heat in the stock market. So the reason of the current market heat is probably because Fed print trillions of dollars and pump into the market. I guess this will last at least until the election when they want to keep the stock market from falling down. But Fed cannot print him money forever, so that means in one day, someday in the future, there must be the market crash. I remember I saw the interview of Howard Marks in June. He mentioned that the current market is like a fountain and the stock price is just like a ball above the fountain. The drive of the fountain is mainly Fed. So one day if Fed stop printing money and send out stimulus package, that's the day the fountain will stop and the ball that the fountain has been holding will drop. So I think that's a great metaphor of the current situation. So that's the situation of the current market, and I do believe the bubble already exists, but that doesn't mean that the bubble will burst in no time. It may last for a while, maybe 3 months, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years. Nobody can predict it very accurately, but I've done some protect methods, so if there's a market crash, I wouldn't be suffer from the huge loss like what I've been through in this March, which is very painful that I just want to cry. So the first method is I invested some dividend stock. As you guys may already know that I invested a part of my portfolio in AT&T and O, which has a really good dividend payout. So I think AT&T and O would be a great dividend investment because they have regularly cash flow and it will not probably affected by the economy cycle, because even in the downturn, you also need to use your phone to communicate with other people, so you will probably pay your mobile bill. And for the old stocks, will show the real estate of the retailers. So those retailers, they are on the lower probability they will not pay for the rent, even though the revenue may decrease, but a lot of business is still holding on. They will keep pay for the rent as a commercial client. I have also invested in some stable sectors and industries like pharmaceutical companies or like the food industry. So for the pharmaceutical or biotech companies, I invested in Pfizer and Merck because no matter in what situation, people will always need medicine if they're sick, and those sales will not disappear at one night. And also I'm investing in food industries. I invest in Coca-Cola and KFC because the food is a necessity for people, and that's one of the things that people would need in all times. And I also invested a portion of my portfolio in Berkshire Hathaway stock. I saw Warren Buffett is a huge fan of those traditional companies like the energy business and the insurance business, and which would also bring stable returns to their investors. So I also invested BRKB because during the past 40 years, no matter there's internet bubble burst or there's financial crisis, Warren Buffett always have stable returns of around 10% every year, so I would have confidence in that. And I personally believe Warren Buffett is one of the best in the investment industry, and I like to learn his ideas or his strategies from time to time. I also think he's a trustworthy person, so that's why I feel confident to put money to Berkshire Hathaway. So currently, although the stock price level is very high, I keep half of my portfolio in cash and the other half in stocks because I also want to participate. I think as long as I control the position of some risky stock, I don't plan to sell all of my stocks right now, even though it's on a higher point. And I think since I have 50% of my portfolio is in cash. If there's another market crash, I will buy the companies that would have a high growth, I think, in the next 5 years. Some companies I've been looking for, like Nvidia, Google, and Amazon. So if I can buy those stocks at a cheaper price, that would be great, even though the market crash happens. Yeah, so that's all my thoughts about the current market. Hope that would be helpful to you guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye.